I was sitting in the classroom in the 5th grade when I heard that he became president of Russia. Seriously.
Vladimir Putin?
Putin, yeah. I remember because you all remember Channel 1 News? Was that a thing? Do you all have that?
No, I've never heard of Channel 1
Yeah,
News.
okay. Well, it was one of those like exclusive to like schools, and like you'd watch it in the mornings on TV. It would patch through. It was like syndicated just to classrooms. Like you couldn't pick it up on regular television. It was weird. I don't know that. But I remember them talking about Putin in 2000 when I was in the 5th grade, and 22 years later he's still in power, threatening to destroy the world. That's how that just blows my mind that it's been that long.
See, I remember in 2000 when he came to power, it was not as scary as people later.
I mean, he was talking about open relations with the West.
Yeah, he was.
We just came off of the birthmark man.
Gorbachev.
Yes.
No, but there was Boris Yeltsin before him.
Okay.
After Gorbachev, before Putin.
Yeah, and so that's right. But we just come off of those two that had looked like, okay, they're starting to do what the West does as far as like the
just changing of the guard. As
yeah,
far as
the
leaders
peaceful transfer of power. We're like, okay, so Putin, like maybe he won't be. We knew he was, crazy, but maybe he won't be that crazy. And then we just watched and we're like, oh, we made a mistake here.
A lot of people are wondering because he's getting older. Like, is his sanity intact? Like, is he
Vladimir Putin?
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of like little news show roundtable discussions that he seems like a little crazier than usual since the pandemic started because he's really like made an effort to isolate himself.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get it, and all that isolation has just kind of.
But he did
made
get
him.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, maybe he's trying to not get it again. I don't know, but There's that infamous picture that's like circulating through the news media of him sitting at a long table and like his top general's like 20 feet away.
All the way down the table.
Well, that's because he literally is afraid to have anyone be near him because he knows that
Somebody's going to betray him at some point.
It should have.
Judas is going to come in.
He knows and he's right. Like,
and he should be worried. I hope he is.
Somebody should be a Judas. Like, he should know like that is
his life might be on the line if people get too close.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm reading here online, and I forgot. There was a split between his 22 years.
Yes.
He was president from...
Dmitry Medvedev?
Medved was
his puppet he put in for a few years, and I was like,
right.
You guys want me back?
2000 to 08, then Medved from 08 to 12, and he's been in ever since 12. I thought there was a discrepancy there, and it's true.
I mean, if you put Putin and Xi Jinping together... Like, there's a problem going on right now on that side of the world. So, I don't know. Maybe it is just, we just got to nuclear war this out. Because I don't know how
I'm not, that's not on the because Oak Ridge is a target.
I know.
It cannot be on the table.
But, I mean, I don't know. I don't see how like I said, I don't see how any of this is going to end any other way. So,
we all die or Russia creates the Soviet Union again?
No. Either Russia takes out itself and so does China. Like... the people take out the governments, or so I mean it's going to take over all of Europe.
Would Putin be so vain as to try to make his way into the U.S.? I don't think is he that stupid?
I mean, we did get Alaska from Russia.
Yeah, I mean, he literally could just come like
maybe that's a thorn in his side. Like those Americans. Like the
bastards.
They took Alaska, and I love Alaska.
I mean,
and all I have to do is go through Canada.
Yeah,
he's probably got like a picture of the czar that sold Alaska to us. It's just like
with darts all over.
Like you trade.
He uses that as target practice for his darts.
Exactly.
That's what the Russian people forgot. Is like they at one time like were very much, if you're in power and you're not doing what we're going to, we're going to like march you down in mines and shoot you in the head. Like. Putin knows that, and so they've beaten that spirit out of them. But
I think it's still kind of present though, because there's they've interviewed some Russian soldiers who have been captured, and some of them have said that you have to shoot if you decide to not, you'll be shot. I mean, and that's like old-fashioned Stalinism.
Yeah,
that's all that. Granted, Stalinism was they were sending people in without weapons, and if you were retreating, you'd be shot. In this one, they're trying to combat like low morale because like they don't. Russians identify with Ukrainian
Well, Stalin
people.
sends you like in by twos. One gets a gun and one gets extra bullets, and when the one with the gun falls, you pick up their gun. And now you have the bullets.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but at the same time, so the three of us are supposed to take over UT. This is our mission.
Mm-hmm.
It can be done.
I'm not. If Lucas turns around and runs away, I'm not going to shoot him.
No.
So.
And I'm not coming because I'm too lazy.
Yeah, but somebody has to be willing to do that where they're like, well, if I don't shoot, I get shot. Then you shoot that person first. Like, you know the person. We all know that person in our friend groups, in our worlds.
Exactly.
That we're like, okay, this person's the one that would. Ollie. I would shoot first him. Like, I know, because he'd be the one that would shoot me while I ran away.
Yeah. I think, unfortunately, it would come down to that with him for sure.
Yeah, like, Ollie would have to go. So, like.
He would.
Again, it's just knowing
what's going on and who's got your back.
You're going to have to strike first.
Yeah.
Like, Cobra Kai, strike first.
Strike first, strike hard.
That's right.